because they were bullied. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jerome Gray.
And I'm Rachel McNeil. As the nation spotlights the problem, today in Houston, a congressional hearing is being held to gather information to help our kids stand up to bullying.
KPRC Local 2 reporter Hosty Taggy is live at City Hall, where the hearing is just starting. And Hosty, besides the organizer, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lee, we understand there are many other local leaders there?
Congressman Al Green, District Attorney Pat Lycos, and Sheriff Adrian Garcia are just a few of the people expected at this forum today. Now, as you look around, there are already more than 50 people who are filling the seats inside here. Still a few empty seats left, and still people trickling in as we get started here. Now, the point of today is to get the entire community involved, and the story you're about to see is just one example of why.
It was a walking nightmare. I put myself in hell.
Erin, who asks us not to use her last name, says in middle school she found herself the subject of bullying.
She poured Mexican salt Lucas on my head in front of everyone. She had found out I had kissed a guy that I had liked and I didn't know she liked. And it went from there, hitting me in the head, trying to trip me.
For Erin, it got so bad in senior high that she had to change schools.
Hallways, classrooms, bathrooms, she did not care.
Erin says it was her mom who stood up for her. She is just one face of a problem hitting students nationwide. National statistics say every 7 minutes one child is bullied. The stories of students taking their lives make the headlines, but other problems are more widespread and chronic. Children who are bullied are often depressed. Many become isolated and develop self-esteem problems that follow them through life. Marilyn and Marty Appelbaum were part of KPRC's anti-bully boot camp and will speak at tonight's forum. Their goal is to start a discussion on how to properly combat bullying.
You know how last year everybody was worried about swine flu? Well, now we've got something worse. It's an epidemic that's bordering on the plague because people are dying.
For students like Erin, it's about getting that help. Now, in the past few minutes, more people have joined this discussion. The room is almost completely full now. As we continue this forum tonight, we'll be back with you at 6 o'clock to tell you the story of a Texas City Council member whose personal story is making nationwide headlines and bringing attention to bullying. For now, reporting live, Hosty Taggy, KPRC, Local 2.
All right, thanks, Hosty. We want to also point out some great ideas came out of our Local 2 anti-bully boot camp over the summer.
Well, each month we're going to do a story on a child or school that's doing something to fight back against bullying. Our anti-bully boot camp hero stories will run on the first Monday of each month on Local 2 News at 4. Also, check out our anti-bully boot camp section under the hot button on click2houston.com. Learn the signs of bullying and how to protect your children. Investigators compare them to Bonnie and Clyde. No empathy.